Hey bestie, Trina here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this look here. I did this look. I was trying to figure out which look I wanted to do, so I was like, okay, let me try to do a little smoky eye. So I like the way this came out. This video will be a voiceover, so I just wanted to give you guys, come on and say hello really quick to you all. But if you like to see how I came up with this look, keep watching, girl. Also, make sure there's a little red button down there that says subscribe. Make sure you hit that button, girl, and subscribe to my channel. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and I will keep doing these tutorials. They will get better and better, I promise you. Also, be friends with me on my social media. On Instagram, it is Trina Felicia. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, girl. Keep it cute. So right now, I am going in with my Milani eyeshadow primer to prime my eyes before I put on my eyeshadow. I did not show me doing my brows on this video, but I do have an eyebrow tutorial, and I will link it in the description box. You can check that out, so you can check out the eyebrow tutorial. But I'm just going in with my favorite primer, which is my Milani eyeshadow primer. So that I can prime my eyes before I put on my eyeshadow to stop, you know, the creasing of the eyeshadows. Right now I'm going in with my Karity eyeshadow in Tootsie, and I'm just going in with my Karity eyeshadow to bring in that eyebrow highlight for my brow bone. Karity shadows, if you don't know, they are MAC dupes, so you can definitely check them out. They're really some awesome eyeshadows. There you see me going in, and I am blending out the eyeshadow. The key of makeup is really blending. So after I apply every eyeshadow, pretty much I go in and blend them out, and I also use my fingers as well. As I told you guys before, it definitely helps blending out the eyeshadows because of the heat of your fingers. So I'm just going in blending, honey. Next, I am taking my Karity eyeshadow in Panama Gold. And I'm just putting that all over my lid. I do like to put like a neutral color all over my lid because I feel like it helps my eyeshadows stick better. So I'm just putting that all over my lid. And once again, I'm blending it out. Next, I am going to take my MAC eyeshadow in Shadowy Lady, I believe it's called. And that's going to be my first color that I start with this smoky eye look. That's pretty much going to be my base. So I'm taking that eyeshadow out and putting it on my lid. I concentrated on, really focused on one eye because I wanted to really get the look, let you guys see the look without extending the video. But yeah, so that's my MAC eyeshadow in Shadowy Lady. And I'm just placing that. The eyeshadow that you see next is my Karity eyeshadow in Wrath. I wanted to like intensify the smoky eye as much as I possibly could. So I just kept building on that base. So that's the Karity eyeshadow in Wrath. And just blending that out, getting those harsh edges to blend. And then I went in with my MAC eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with MAC's Stretch eyeshadow. Just giving it a more defined look. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. I just wanted to keep building, and that's the good thing about doing a smoky eye is you can always just keep building on to that look to get it as dark or as intense as you want it. Next, I went in with my color palette, second edition. It's the BH Cosmetics 120 palette. They don't have names, so I don't know the name of that, but I went more so with the crease. It's like a dark burgundy color. I went in my crease with that to kind of smoke out the smoky eye, if that makes sense. But I love this shade. I use it quite often. And then I went back in, that's the MAC Stretch eyeshadow. I went back in with that to give it just more of a definition. And then it still wasn't as dark as I kind of wanted it. So I did also go in with a black eyeshadow from the Wet n Wild Fergie collection. You'll see me grab it in a minute. But I just kept going between the three eyeshadows that I used. And then I went back in with my matte coppering tone to give it another. I just went in with the crease, and pretty much like on the V, I went in to give it a more of a smoky eye effect, and then I blended all of those things out. Like I said, whatever colors you put you on your eye, you want to make sure you blend them out. And then you're going to see me go in. This is the Wet n Wild Fergie edition. And it's just that black that's in there. I mean, that black that's in there is a black girl. And I just went into my V, my outer V with that color. And I absolutely loved that eyeshadow. I felt like it blended very, very, very well. And of course, you're just blending out everything that you add to your eyes and even in your face. You just always want to blend because you want it to look as natural as you possibly can. And I took two of the lighter colors. Like I said, they don't have names, but I took two of the lighter colors that's in the Wet n Wild Fergie collection palette. And I placed those in my inner tear ducts. I'm sorry that you couldn't see too much of that, but I tried to go back and fix it so that you guys can kind of see it, me apply it in my inner tear ducts. And then I started to blend that out as well. I did go in with the Fergie, the Wet n Wild Fergie cream eyeliner. I did apply my lashes right after I did this step. However, I applied them off camera because I'm just not comfortable yet, but I will do a lash tutorial really soon. The lashes that you will see me wear, they're going to be the Cherry Blossom lashes in number 62, okay? But you don't see me apply them here because I just wasn't comfortable applying it on camera. But I do go in with my Covergirl Super Sizer Fiber Mascara. I love that mascara. It is so bomb, guys. So bomb. And then I went back in on my bottom lash. I went back in and just applied all of the shades that I applied on my eyes. I applied it to my lower lash line, okay? Next is my favorite primer, which is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I'm just priming my face. Of course, you guys know I have combination to oily skin, so I always use a mattifying primer along with a mattifying foundation because, honey, I like to keep those oils at bay. I do not like my oil seeping through. That is not cute, not for me. I don't want to be glowy and dewy at all, honey. The only thing I want glowing on me is that popping highlighter, girl. So I'm just rubbing that in, getting that really good into my skin, prepping and priming. And next I am going to apply one of my favorite foundations, I think, which is Clinique Beyond Perfecting, my Beyond Perfecting foundation. I'm number 26 Amber. I'm going in with a damp beauty blender, of course. Of course, you want to wet your beauty blender because that's what really helps it blend out your foundation and just any products that you put on your face. So I went in with my beauty blender and I thought it did pretty well, but I am going to go back in with my brush, with my Real Techniques expert face brush. You'll see me do that just because for some reason I felt like I wasn't getting as much coverage as I wanted with going in with the beauty blender. So I will add a little bit more foundation. You definitely don't have to do that. That was just a personal preference of mine. But as you can see, I am adding an additional bit of foundation, and then I'm going to go in with a brush. And something that I always do is I go in with a brush and then I actually go right behind myself with the brush. I go in again with the beauty blender, and I feel like it gives more of an airbrushed look. So anytime I use my brush, I always go back in with the beauty blender, okay? Blend, honey, blend, girl, blend, auntie, yes. And like I said, here I am going back in with my beauty blender, just trying to give myself a really fine, just airbrush look, just making sure I blend it very well. Next, I'm taking one of my favorite concealers, which is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and that's the color Fawn. I'm going in with the high points of my face, and I'm just highlighting and concealing. I contour. I don't do this every day, but I've been finding myself doing it way more often than I typically would, and I think it's because I'm getting into this baking thing. And I love it. I really, really like the way it makes my face look. I like the way my foundation looks with it. So I'm just going in and I am highlighting the bridge of my nose, my chin, my cupid's bow, and my forehead. There I am again using my beauty blender, which, guys, this works so well. If you have not tried a beauty blender, girl, I don't know what you doing, girl. What are you waiting for, honey? I love the beauty blender. It is just, I mean, it's the magic. Voila, magic. So I am just blending, girl. And y'all, my hand gets so tired sometimes when I'm using my beauty blender, but I just have to blend out, honey. I try to make it as natural as I possibly can. I feel like that's like the key to any makeup look, is really just blending. Like, just blend, girl. Just blend, honey. You could do anything to your face as long as you blend, auntie. So I'm just going to continue to blend out that foundation. Also, I'm sorry, the concealer. One of the tricks that you can do as well is spray some MAC Fix Plus on your beauty blender and then go in and blend out. It works well like that as well. I didn't do that on this particular day, but it works like a dream to do that, to blend out anything, foundation, concealer. It works like a dream. Next, I'm going to go in with my Black Opal Deluxe finishing powder. I am using, that's 03 medium. And I am just going to bake with that. At first, what I usually do is I go in and I press it in with my beauty blender, but then I went back in and added additional powder so that I could bake. And baking just really helps your concealer not move. And when I tell you your concealer will not crease on you when you bake, honey, it will not crease on you. While that is setting, I will go ahead and contour my face with my Covergirl Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony Bronze. I love this stuff. It's not too harsh. When I want to do more of a natural contour, this is definitely what I would use, because it's not too dark that it gives you such a harsh contour. Is more of a natural look, and I just contour the hollows of my cheeks. I go through my forehead, just around my head, all the way around, just to really hide the things that I don't want to too much show. Here I'm wiping away that powder. You can definitely bake longer than I did, but I felt like it was good to go. I was fine with it, so I went in and took off that powder. One of the steps that I actually missed, but I caught, was I did not set my foundation. So you're going to see me apply my blush first, and that's the e.l.f. blush palette in dark. I applied my blush first because I forgot to set my my foundation, which is something I really never do. I never forget to set it, but I will go back in and set it, and you'll see me do that. But right now I'm applying my blush, and that's the e.l.f. blush palette. I have that in dark. It's in a dark shade. And I love that blush. All four of those blushes are very nice. Now I am going back in because I realized that I didn't do it. I'm setting my entire face, including my highlighted areas. That's just something that I do. You don't necessarily have to do that because you did bake. But I am going in with my Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder Foundation in the color 216. And yes, that is a powder foundation because I like my face to be beat, honey. Next, I am going in with one of my favorite highlighters, and that is my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Global Glow. Girl, this highlighter here, honey, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Y'all see that highlight? Y'all see it? Girl, just look at it. You see it? Yeah, girl. That thing is nice, honey. And I just cannot get enough. I highlight the everywhere that I basically put my highlight. I also highlight just the tip of my nose. Because I have oily skin, I don't do the full bridge of my nose, but I just do the tip and my forehead. I'm also going in now with my MAC lip pencil in Chestnut. Y'all, Chestnut pretty much goes with any lip combo you can ever use. Chestnut is so bomb, and I paired my Chestnut lip pencil with the Milani Amore matte lip cream and 04 Lust, and I loved this combination together. I thought it was so pretty, and I felt like it really complemented the smoky eye look that I did. Guys, I loved this look. The last thing you're going to see me do, you're going to see me drench, honey, my face. You have to drench your face and my MAC Prep and Prime Fix+Spray. Y'all, when I tell you, you have to drench your face in that. But before I do that, I did take my e.l.f. Kabuki brush and just blend everything together. And there I am drenching my face, honey. And this is pretty much the final look. I thought it came out really, really good. This was my first time doing a full face tutorial, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely will be doing a lot more looks. I have so many looks that I want to try and that I want to do, and if you know of any that you want me to try or you want to see, just comment down below and I'll definitely get to doing those tutorials for you guys. But I absolutely love the way this look came out, so if you want to try it, let me know how it works out for you. And that is it, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye, bestie.